Okay, so hi dear Scorpio, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal mid-monthly reading for all the Scorpio Sun, Moon, Venus rising for the rest of the month of January 2026. It's not a love reading or career reading or anything specific, but whatever messages will come, I will just let you guys know. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below for the same. For tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass, links are given below. So let's start. Okay, Scorpio. Let's see the overall energy for Scorpio people for the rest of the month of January 2026 is. Sorry. The Wheel of Fortune, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the bottom of the deck is Empress. Scorpio. You guys are trying to go against the time. You guys are trying your best to not to change something that is making you feel like this is my comfort zone, even if it is not helping you in any kind of growth, even if it is actually going against you. You are trying to hold on to something. You are trying your best to not to change a particular situation that you are comfortable in, and you are trying your best to hold on to it for dear life because it's so comfortable to even think about the change that it's going to bring in your life, and it's actually stopping you from having the kind of growth that you're actually manifesting in your life. So you're looking for growth and expansion and happiness and whatnot, but when things are shifting, when things are changing the way they should to have actual growth and expansion in your life, you guys are like trying your best to not to let that happen because it's so uncomfortable. And even the idea of something shifting or changing is actually making you feel very worried, like as if you have to fight for something to keep it going, for something to keep it the way it is. Otherwise, like hell is going to break, or hell is going to fall on earth, or something bad is going to happen. So you are scared of the changes that life might be trying to bring in your life because it's your comfort zone. But but you definitely want growth and expansion and happiness, but your actions stay like says otherwise. Cool. That's what your current energies are. Let's see in the recent past what was happening, Scorpio. The Moon card. Okay, something was very secretive and mysterious, and you were continuously living in some kind of fear or insecurity. Something was not clear to you, not very clear to you, and you were intuitive. You were intuitively feeling like something was off in a particular situation of your life. Currently, we have the Four of Pentacles. There's something that you're holding on to for dear life, like this thing, never letting it go. It's important. Okay, even if it sucks. Cool. Let's see by the end of this month, Scorpio. We have the High Priestess. Okay, what is happening? You guys are telling me there is something off. Somewhere deep down, something mysterious or secretive is happening that I cannot tell you in words. I'm talking on your behalf. You are telling me all of this. What's happening? You don't know. And you're not even telling me. You're like, yeah, it's a secret. Cool. Let's clarify the moon in the recent past for you guys, Scorpio. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Page of Swords. You guys were waiting and waiting and waiting for some kind of answer, some kind of clarity, for some kind of truth to come out, so that you guys can move forward. Okay, so you guys were trying to keep yourself at a safe distance from a situation that was very mysterious, very secretive, fear based, and it was kind of difficult to understand, difficult to make other people understand, but you were somehow trapped. It could be simply that you were getting bad dreams about certain things. Continuously, you were getting bad thoughts, bad dreams about certain things, and you were not able to understand why it was happening and what was the reason and what was the actual thing going on behind the scenes, right? And you were trying your best to figure it out. You were trying your best to get the proper understanding of what's going on. It can be anything actually, but just gave you an example. Okay, it was something that was making you feel off, and you were trying to figure it out, and at the same time you were trying to keep yourself at a safe distance from the situation because it was too difficult to handle or manage. My god, it's difficult to even explain. We have the Four of Pentacles right now in the current energies. Let's clarify this, honey, Scorpio. So we have Sun card, Seven of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Now you have found your happiness in the chaos and the confusion and the overwhelming energies. So there are lots of things going on in your life that are not making sense to you right now, especially the emotional ones. Your emotions are all over the place. Your certain things are not happening the way they should, but you're holding on to this like, okay, this is happiness. Life should be messy. Life should be chaotic. At least mine is, and I'm happy, and I'm holding on to this. Whatever is happening in my life right now, I have made peace with that, and this is how actual life should be, period. Okay, because I'm finding comfort in this chaos, in this mess, in this disappointments. This is my life. Cool. So Scorpio, you are like giving up. You are in this energy of, okay, this is the best I can have in my life. I don't want anything more. It's okay. It's my bad luck or it's my good luck or whatever you call it. My life is fine, and I'm holding on to this life for dear life because it's fine. Okay, you know, it's chaotic, it's messy. There are certain things that are not making any sense to you, that are making you actually feel very heavy and burdensome, but you're like, no, I'm fine, good, nothing is bad. Come on. Okay, what are you talking about? You don't know anything, Anjali? Yeah, because you're not telling me, honey. By the end of this month, we have the High Priestess. Let's clarify this. You have the Three of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Page of Pentacles. So you're going to intuitively feel that there is something that is ending. There is a collaboration, partnership, there is a teamwork kind of energy. It can be office, career related, it can be something related to your family or business, or it can be anything actually. You are feeling intuitively, you are getting it inside. Like maybe in the physical world nothing is changing, but you are getting a highly intuitive feeling that some kind of collaboration, partnership is not the same anymore, and it is never going to be the same anymore in this lifetime again. Either it's going to end, either it's going to be completely gone, or it's going to be transformed into a totally new thing that you might have never expected, both of you, because it includes two energies. And then you guys are going to realize that there is going to be a shift in some kind of partner teamwork kind of a thing, and things will start from the start. It's like you guys have to start from the start, from scratch, because maybe in the 3D world it's not like nothing is changing on a bigger level, honestly speaking, in the 3D world as of now. But intuitively, energetically, a lot is shifting, a lot is changing, and you guys are going to feel it, that those people, connections, bonds, situations that you were relying on, that you were feeling good about, you guys are going to certainly feel like, okay, no, they're not working out for me anymore, they're not making me happy anymore, or they're making me a totally different person now, totally different energy now. And now I have to either I have to start like finding out new people, new energies, new connections or something, and or the energies are going to shift from being, oh my god, this is something very very important for me, to like, yeah, they exist. It can be with one person, one energy, one partnership, or multiple ones. But you are going to intuitively feel it from inside, because your energies are going to shift. You guys are going to feel the shift in actually everything that's going on in your life, especially regarding connections, whether it's emotion, whether it's personal or professional ones. And then with this changed transformative energies, there are going to be certain kind of starts or restarts. Okay, that's cool. That's how life is. Let's see the guidance here. Like you're in comfort zone right now, but something in your energy field, intuitively you're going to feel like it should not be like this. So okay, a lot of things are going to change internally before you are going to do them externally. This is the thing here. I hope it's now making sense. Guidance for you guys, honey. We have the Six of Wands, the Hierophant, and Ace of Wands. Okay, so if you want to go through this phase of your life, this difficult, not, I'm not even able to say what it is. It's a little bit messy, but not messy to the level of, you know, drastic. Something drastic is changing or something drastic is happening. So right now, you should be the number one priority of your life. Focus on yourself. Shift all of your focus on yourself, and then try to figure out why whatever is happening the way it is happening. Okay. It's difficult, right? And then try to connect with your intuition, try to stay connected with your gut. Your gut is going to tell you, your intuition is going to tell you a lot of things that you might have missed because you were not connected to it. If you find it difficult to go through this part of your life, um, if you find it difficult to go through this part of your life alone, take help from somebody, a mentor, a guru, a sibling, maybe a friend, or the most important thing, a spiritual person, a person that you can talk to about your fears, insecurities, about whatever is going on, and what you should do in this situation, so that they can help you to guide you back to your own intuition, to guide you back to your own self. Okay. So if it is possible for you to take help from someone, do that. It is going to help you to, reconnect with yourself, with your own energies. Right now you are in the fight or flight mode and you're calling it like, my life is good. You have to be at peace, you have to regulate your nervous system and show it you are safe and you are good to go. Okay. By not being in this fight or flight mode, my goodness, this is tough. So stay in touch with your intuition as much as you can, Scorpio. And if you're not able to do it by yourself, take help from somebody who can guide you to the process of doing that slowly but surely. It's going to be a very slow process. Okay, let me see one more card for you guys from the Angel Oracles for this month, Scorpio. Two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirit, don't give up on those you love. Okay, so surround yourself with those people who actually loves you, who actually wants to help you, who actually wants to be with you, and or the vice versa also works, whom you love with all of your heart and soul, and you're not expecting to behave them in a certain way, who gives you real happiness. Okay. If there's no one around you like that, a lot of people complain about that too, that we don't have, we are not that lucky, blah blah blah. So then you should just connect with yourself, or maybe with kids. You can connect with kids if you have kids, if you have kids around you, they also help us a lot in nature maybe. Cool. And you're definitely going to find a kind-hearted spirit around you. If you're going to look for it, ask for it, universe is going to send it to you, so that you guys can again figure this out. This is tough for all of you. For all of the Scorpios who are intuitive, who are on their spiritual path, they will be able to understand this reading on a deeper level. For others of you, you guys might not, so it's completely fine. Don't worry about it, just leave it behind. Sometimes the messages are not for everyone, obviously, every time actually. Anyway, so thank you so much for tuning in, Scorpio. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.